The French, the brazen cheek, they're going to pick up the life jackets they've given to the illegal immigrants and use them again. Could have stopped that boat near the French shore where it would have been a lot safer instead of getting into the shipping lane. So the first thing the French would be stopping them near French shores.
So we got one boat that we know is being escorted in that way, and now we've actually found another one just up the front, a second migrant dinghy that also launched from Gravelines.
They're clearly not deterred by the Labour government's deal whatsoever. I can see the evidence in front of my eyes. Well, it's about 7 a.m. We're leaving the White Cliffs of Dover behind us, heading out into the English Channel. I'm here with Zach. Zach, what are you expecting we might see today?
Well, I mean, we've had a couple of days of bad weather, so the demand in France has really built up. And normally what that means is when you get the first good day of weather, there's going to be quite a few boats that will be heading over. We fully expect that we will start seeing boats not only coming across, but being escorted across by the French authorities.
But there's been a lot of agreements. Like, has anything ever changed from what you see out here since the kind of small boats are coming in large numbers?
No, nothing. Not that I've seen. I mean, we're out most days and I've seen no change. The only change I've seen is really since like some of the talk of we're going to stop it, it seems to ramp up more, almost as if I think maybe the people smugglers are probably saying you better get over quick in case they do try and stop it. So it's almost seems to be getting busier. Certainly in the last 8 or 9 months, it really has it's gone back to as busy as it was 3-4 years ago. Really? You know, so it's gone. I would say we seem to be going backwards at the moment. So
well, it is. This year so far has been the worst ever.
Yeah, I would certainly agree with that. Yeah.
So we can see the migrant boat in the water, absolutely rammed full of illegal immigrants crossing the channel, and then we see right next to it French warship.
Well, the French warship has led the migrant boat out into the shipping lane, and it's led it right into the path of an oncoming ship, which just narrowly missed the migrant
They could have stopped that illegal migrant boat near the French shore if they'd chosen to, like the Belgians do, like the Australians do. They could have stopped it, but instead they're just shadowing it across, escorting it towards British waters. So Matt's just shown me on the plotter screen here, the French warship escorting the migrant dinghy has just this moment entered UK waters. So unfortunately, that's another 80 odd illegal migrants that are now going to be paid for by the British taxpayer. Thank you very much, France, for that. And you can see up here Border Force Typhoon approaching the French warship in order to presumably pick up the migrants. So we're going to go over and see if that is what happens.
So behind me, the French vessel has just peeled off because we're just entering into British waters. So this is essentially the handover point where that small boat is now going to be picked up by Border Force. The people are going to be rescued, taken to Dover and processed.
You ready?
Border Force Typhoon, this is a French warship on channel 16, over.
French warship, Border Force Typhoon, go ahead, over.
Border Force Typhoon, French warship, good morning everybody. I'm proceeding with my rib to civil the embarkment on board your ship, and I would like to get back 60 life jackets that I gave to the rib proceeding to your ship.
French warship, Border Force Typhoon, can you just confirm the number of life jackets you issued, over?
60.
French warship, Border Force Typhoon, all copied, sir. We shall embark and then prepare that for your rib. Typhoon listening, out.
Thank you very much, remaining on channel 16 and 67, out.
So what we just saw there was the French, the brazen cheek, they're going to pick up the life jackets they've given to the illegal immigrants and use them again for another consignment.
So after seeing this small boat being escorted over by the warship over there, we've now picked up another one in this direction, also with a French vessel bringing it across. So we're going to, I mean, it just shows the scale of what's going on. We're going to follow and see what more we can see. Yeah, so look, there it is right behind us, you can see, can't you? And that is, I mean, that looks absolutely rammed.
So just over there we can see another Border Force vessel, Border Force Ranger. That is coming in to collect the second boat full of illegal migrants. You can see just over there. The French vessel, the Riddens, is over there, which escorted the second boat into British waters. We are now in British waters here. The first French warship is now standing off just over there, having already handed over the first boat. So here we are in the middle of the channel, just on the UK side of the border, witnessing the French handing over 2 boatloads of illegal migrants, border force picking them up, providing a taxi service back to the UK. This is the first day of the Labour government's new plan, and here is the evidence. It is not working.
What would you be doing if you were Home Secretary now?
Well, I think the first thing I'll be doing is asking the French to do what the Belgians do, which is stop these boats near French shores. But secondly, I'll be making sure that every single person who crosses the English Channel illegally, not 6%, but 100%, get immediately removed without any kind of judicial process, back either to their country of origin, or if that's not possible, to a third country. And if you remove 100% of arrivals straight away, no judicial process, then pretty quickly people will stop attempting the crossing in the first place. Australia did that 12 or 13 years ago, and within a matter of a few months, their illegal maritime crossings, which actually were even more numerous than ours, they just stopped completely because of that deterrent effect. But Labour, I'm afraid, is too weak to do that.
So Chris, behind us you can see the boat. We've just seen the migrants that were being escorted by the French being dropped off over here. Tell us, what does that mean for Labour's New Deal?
Well, the evidence again is unfolding behind us that their New Deal is not having any kind of deterrent effect. We're now seeing the 2 border force boats we observed in the middle of the channel ferrying the migrants here to Dover, offering essentially a taxi service into the UK. The first boat's just disembarked, the second one's going to disembark shortly, and from there these illegal immigrants are going to end up in hotels around the country. It's going to cost the taxpayer millions and millions of pounds just for today's arrivals, and it just shows that after what the government claimed was a landmark deal yesterday, in fact nothing has changed.
And our trip seems to have riled Angela Eagle. She's had a bit of a go at you. What's your response?
Well, Angela Eagle is claiming that the agreement they've made with the French says the opposite to what it says in black and white. It says very clearly that if the Home Office, even if the Home Office certify a human rights claim as clearly unfounded, then the migrant can't be sent to France. It says it in black and white, and either she's misunderstood her own agreement or she's badly confused.
Does she need to come out and see what's going on with her own eyes?
I think the government, frankly Keir Starmer and Yvette Cooper should come out onto the channel and see what is going on. I don't think either of them have been out onto the channel to witness what we saw happening today.